You're welcome to the part 2 of how to identify and deal with entitlement people. The feeling that you have the right to do or have what you want without having to work for it or deserve it simply because of who you are. This is entitlement mentality. And in part 1 of this video, we talk about how to identify entitlement people. People with this kind of a mentality. They don't want to work, but they want to earn. They feel that they are more special than others. So in today's video, we're going to look at how we should guide ourselves, how we should deal with this set of people. There are steps you can take to avoid falling into the trap of these people, because if you fall into their trap, they will cause you undue stress. So number one way to deal with these people is that do not feed it, do not nourish their desire. Even if you think you can give, even if you can give the entitled person what they want, don't, unless it's something you don't mind doing. For example, if your friend or if someone asks you for a ride, to give him a ride, or to pick him or her up, and if you happen to be passing through their direction, or if you are going through their direction and they happen to ask this favor, yes, it's convenience for you, you can do that. But if it means peradventure maybe you will do something else, they do it as their right, as if they have the right over you. I think you should have the way to say, since I am already going there, okay, you are not going there, or it's not convenient for you, then you be prepared to say to them, no, don't allow it, because if you give it today, they will always come. Number 2, offer a helping hand. Consider whether doing what the person demands will actually help them learn to do things for themselves. If somebody asks you for a favor, this is how to deal with it. If you have identified, you know that this person is an entitled person. Now, the next time the person will ask you for a favor, consider whether what the person wants will actually help them to learn to do things for themselves. Consider first. If you think that what they ask you is what they can actually do for themselves, I think if what they ask you will help them to learn how to do that same thing for themselves, I think you should do it. Assume your sibling has lost their job and apartment and want to live with you. You don't want to see them in public, so you say yes. However, don't stop there. Give them a time limit and a set of expectations for how they should work towards independence. You have given them, you have offered them, you have given into what they are demanding. You have extended a hand of fellowship to them. But give them a time limit and a set of expectations for how they should work towards their independence. Tell them they are not going to do their laundry, or let them live there indefinitely. They should not just come and stay. Oh, just because it's my brother's house, your brother's house, is your mother's sister's house. Tell them, teach them how to work out their independence, and tell them they are not going to stay with you forever. Number 3, work on your assertiveness. It's not everybody that can actually look at somebody eyeball to eyeball and say no. But in dealing with people with entitlement mentality, you must be assertive. You must be prepared to say no and then stick to it. Not just say no because people are around and behind you say yes. Don't give in and don't let yourself be manipulated. You deserve to be treated fairly, and it is up to you to make that known to them. If you don't learn to say no, they will abuse you. So learn to say no. Be assertive. Number 4, establish boundaries. If in creation there are boundaries. Water have boundaries. The land have boundaries. The sky have boundaries. In dealing with entitled people, you must establish boundaries. This relates to assisting rather than performing the task. I will do this to assist you, but you will have to figure out how to do that part because I have other commitments. Yes, you say you are going my way. You want to pick something up. You want to buy something from the market. Yes, be ready to tell them, oh, okay, since you are going my way, I am ready to give you a ride and stop you by the market. But I'm not going to wait for you to do your shopping. Number 5, avoid getting caught up in an argument. Entitled person will always want to bring up argument over nothing because that is their way. They use that to bully. They will always come up with argument so that they can bully you. Say no and then leave. You can give them silent treatment because that is what they don't like. Number 6, address them with dignity. When you are talking to them, address them honorably. State calmly. Tell them what they are asking you to do or what they are asking from you is unfair to you and that you do not appreciate being spoken to in the manner in which the person is speaking. Maybe somebody talk to you the way you don't like, because that is the one way entitled people. That is one of the weapon of the entitled people. They talk to you anywhere, anyhow. So you should be able to tell them that you don't appreciate the manner they talk to you. Explain to them that you have your own needs to consider and that they are wrong to expect others to do what they should. Some people truly do not understand how they appear. Some of them don't even know that you also have a need. They always expect from others. But address them with dignity. That this demands of yours is unfair. That you also have your own need to consider. And that they are wrong to expect you to always give to them or always do their bidding. Number 7, make use of which fulfillment statement. You can say something like, this work in variety of situations. You can say something like, I wish I could do what you are asking, but say it calmly. Let me assist you in determining how to proceed. Yes, I wish I could give you one, but it will be unfair to the others and will be against my policy. Let's see what we can do to help you do better on your next assignment or on your next project. You see, by this, you are not giving to them and you are giving them a sort of hope, trying to let them know that you also have your own need to meet before the phone. I wish I could do this. But it's just that it will be unfair on others if I do this. Maybe like you have other people in the office and one person just got up to you, so because you are capable of maybe increasing their salary, and just get up to you, so or to come to ask for the use of the company's property for private affair, and you can politely tell them that it will be unfair to others if I allow you to do that, if I give you approval to make use of the company's properties for your own private affair. So by this, you are trying to you have taught them, you have made them to understand that they are not supposed to have everything. They should not expect people to always do what they do. With this, I think it will help you to handle entitled people in a way that will make them to see reason to change their mindset. Share the video because there are 1,001 people out there that are passing through unfair treatment from entitlement, passing through fair treatment from entitled people.